Happy Friday! I hope that your weekend is already off to a wonderful start. We are going to see what the sun, moon, and star spread has to say today. Oops. Maybe one more shuffle. Wow. Okay, I don't take pop-outs, but thank you. It's a whole stack. Here we are. Sun position, moon position, star position. Oh, okay. Let's see. This is about moving on from grief, I think. So in the sun position, we have the Five of Cups. And this is a card of loss and, being sad that something didn't work out. So on the card, very clearly, there are 3 cups that have been spilled. And to me, this is also one of those cards of blessings in disguise, because you can see on the card that there are 2 cups that have been spilled with a red liquid, 1 cup that has been spilled with a green liquid. To me, I'm like, maybe that green liquid was not even wine. Maybe it was poison. So the fact that the poison got spilled along with some wine, ultimately a very good thing. So again, this is like a blessing in disguise card for me. And the answer to the 5 of Cups is just to focus on the 2 cups that you do have. So focus on what is going well in your life. Focus on anything good in your life that is happening, right? And let go of the rest. It's like, what's for you won't miss you, right? And when you focus on that and you turn around, you see that there's a path that goes over the bridge to the castle. So it's like, what you appreciate appreciates. So you don't want to focus on appreciating or giving your attention to what didn't work out. It probably was a good thing, ultimately, even though it doesn't feel like a good thing in the moment. Now, this might be related to something that happened in your past, because in the moon position, we have the 6 of Cups. So this is what's needing to be released. And the 6 of Cups, a lot of times talks about like an experience you had as a child, right? It's like there's a gift being given between 2 children. So a lot of times this is interpreted as a card of nostalgia, past good feelings, right? And so perhaps you are sad about something that happened already, and you need to release living in that past moment, though, or you need to let go of keep bringing it up, right? Like, I'm sure we've all met people where they kind of get stuck in this thought loop about something that happened and they can't move on. And you're just kind of like, okay, well, this is crazy. Like, I don't even want to hang out with you anymore because you just keep talking about XYZ. So, you need to let it go. Let it go. Focus on what you do have. It will appreciate, especially with the star position, your guidance forward being the Chariot. This is a great position or a great card to have in this position, because the Chariot is about moving forward. It's also a card of victory. It's a card of being put together in a way that works for you. Like, you figured out how you need to move forward. And so you're going to move forward. Even though the Chariot isn't moving, you're still, like, you can see the city in the background behind them. It's like this, they've figured it out, and so they've gone away on an adventure. So I feel like this is also a card of willpower, so you might need to use a little bit of willpower to move on, which that's fine, right? Yeah, I just feel like this is a spread about not wallowing in your grief. Like, feel your grief, go through your grief, right? But you don't need to wallow in your grief. I feel like it's just going to hold you back, especially if your guidance forward is the Chariot. It's like you need to move forward because good things happen when you move forward. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify, with an oracle card. Especially with the cup cards, the cups tend to talk about like inner emotional things. So I definitely feel like you need a change in attitude or like a change perspective, something fresh. We all go through that. There's no judgment here. Okay. Perfect. Illuminate. Yeah, you might not quite see the way forward, or you might not see how to get over the past, which is why I said you need like a change in attitude or a change in perspective, because it's like you're figuring it out. Like the light is being shone on this situation. And you might not see the way forward. Like sometimes grief is so overwhelming. It's like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I'm even going to recover from this. But and this is not, I don't mean like bypassing your emotions or whitewashing the situation, but when things come up for you and you do need a change in perspective or whatever, you really do have to focus not on these cups. You really have to focus on what you do have and what is going well. And it sort of changes your brain structure, right? Positive thinking works, right? Like it's that kind of thing. And this is also, it's also a card of you being able to do this, because very much I'm drawn to the fact that this person, it's like this person's head is the light bulb in this lantern, right? And it's shining a light in the darkness, and there are all these moths around. And so sometimes I feel like the moths are like attracted to the light, but maybe they're like, they represent distractions for you. So it's like, maybe you want to move on, but there's people from your past or something sort of, they just want you to stay the same, right? But your job is to shine your light and for you to take care of yourself and move forward toward your victory. So make sure that you are taking care of your own energy, and that will also help you more easily change your vibe to go in the direction that you like. So sending you a lot of love and peace. I hope that this is helpful or insightful. If it was, let me know. And I hope you have a great rest of your Friday.